Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about chromatin, chromatid and chromosomes. But before going to this topic, we will revise some terminologies which are related to this topic. So let's begin with these terminologies. The first term is zygote. So what is zygote? Zygote is called as the first cell of life. Why the zygote is called as first cell of life and how this zygote is produced? So see here. This is egg cell and this is the sperm cell. These are the sex cell present in humans. We are taking the example of human cells. So this is the egg cell and this is the sperm cell. These cells are also called as germ cells. Here I write some number, here 23 and here 23. These are the number of chromosomes. I also mention here the different color. I take the different color for writing chromosome number. Here I write with the blue color and here I write with the red color. So this is the egg cell and this is the sperm cell. During sexual reproduction, when these two cells unite together, they form a single cell and that is called as zygote. This zygote contains 46 number of chromosomes. 46 means 23 from egg cell and 23 from the sperm cell. Egg cell from the mother and sperm cell from the father. It means that this single-celled zygote contains 23 chromosomes from mother and 23 chromosomes from father. And from this zygote, the new organism is produced. So that's why this zygote is called as the first cell of life. The next term comes, that is the DNA. So you already know the DNA structure and that's why what is DNA? DNA is a double helical structure which is made of many nucleotides. Genes are located on the DNA. So what are the genes? Gene is a specific sequence of nucleotide and these genes, they are of few hundred base pairs long. See in this diagram, this is the diagram of a DNA and I take two colors to show it. One color shows genes, gene number 1, gene number 2 and gene number 3. Thousands of genes, they are present on the DNA molecule. Some specific regions, the whole DNA molecule do not have genes, but some specific regions, some segments on DNA, they act as a gene because this gene contains the coded sequence of nucleotide. For example, this gene, it has a coding instruction. Code means instruction what to produce. So this gene will produce mRNA. It has some codes that produce mRNA, that have instructions how to produce the mRNA. Gene 2, second gene, it will have another sequence, another code of nucleotides and instructions for making ribosomal RNA. Next gene here also, it has different codes and it will produce tRNA. In this way, on the DNA molecule, thousands of genes are there and these genes, they have some instruction what to produce in the cell. The next terminology we will use in this topic, that is the histone protein. So what is histone protein? Histone proteins are the 8 protein complex and its structure is like this. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. This type of structure is of the histone proteins and these histone proteins, they are associated, attached with the DNA molecules in the nucleus. This DNA, these histone proteins, they are present in the nucleus of the cell. So this is the DNA, these are the genes. They have specific codes for production of some things in the cell. And what are the functions of genes? Genes are functional unit of heredity. Genes are a set of instructions that determines what the organism is like, organism's appearance like height, color of eyes, color of skin, etc. How the organism will survive, this instruction also coded in the genes, and how it behaves in its environment, this instruction is also coded in the gene. So according to coded instructions, body of organism will be built, and required proteins which are essential for the body building, they are also synthesized according to the instructions of the genes. We revise here what is zygote, what is gene, what is DNA, and what is the histone protein. So now we start with our today's topic, that is chromatin. So the question is here, what is chromatin fiber and what are they made of? To understand this concept, see this diagram of the cell. This is the human cell, regular active cell. This is cell membrane. In cell there is a jelly-like material that is called as cytoplasm, and here is the prominent structure, that is the nucleus. Here you can see the thread-like network, thread-like structures, and some dotted portions I have mentioned here. These thread-like structures, they are the DNA threads, and these dotted structures, they are the histone proteins. So what you see here in the nucleus, there are 46 DNA threads, and they are surrounded by the histone proteins. Why 46 DNA threads are there? Because in the zygote there were 46 chromosomes, and the chromosomes, they are made up of the DNA. So these are the DNA threads, 46 DNA threads surrounded by proteins, histone proteins. This type of structure is called as chromatin. So the answer for this question, what is chromatin fiber? The answer is chromatin fibers are the thin thread-like structures present in the nucleus. And next question was, what are they made of? The chromatin fibers, they are made of DNA and histone protein. So do you understand what is chromatin? Chromatin are the fibers of DNA and surrounded with the histone proteins. Here I have mentioned size of nucleus. Nucleus is very tiny, so tiny, and its size is 10 micrometer, and the cell size is near about 100 micrometer. Single DNA molecule makes a single chromatin fiber. So the next question is here, why the cell divides? Why the cell divides? And answer is here in this diagram. So what is the answer for this question? The cell is divided. Why? Because when cell divide, it produces many cells, and many cells, they are called as tissues. From these tissues, organ is produced. From many organs, organ system is produced, and organ system make an organism. So to build a body of organism, cell is divided. Another functions also of cell division, to grow in height, to grow in weight, the cells have to divide. To replace worn out tissues, the cells have to divide, and to fill the injured part, the cells are divided. So the cell divides for this purpose. So what happens during cell division? There are so many changes takes place during cell division. Just imagine one example. If some guest will come to our home for dinner, what will we do? We cook more food. Just like that, when cell has to divide, it has to share its material with another cell. So for making material more, to get material double, the cell starts its preparation. And what is its preparation for getting or doubling the material? The DNA replication, by the method of DNA replication. What is the meaning of replication? Replication means making duplicate copies of the DNA. Each DNA molecule get replicated means make its duplicate copy. The method of replication is called as semi-conservative method. So what happens while doubling the material of DNA for the cell division? What the DNA will do? This is the strand of DNA. This is the ladder-like structure of DNA having two strands. They are colored with two different colors. What happened during replication? These two strands of DNA, they get separated from each other. And after separation, what happens? See here, this is the parent strand of this original DNA and this is the second parent strand. This is the second parent strand of the DNA. When they get separated, the two newly complementary strands are formed. And in this way, the newly formed strand, they get attached with the parent strand. And in this way, from single DNA molecule, two DNA molecules are formed. And in this way, during DNA replication, the DNA material in the cell, it get doubles. So, the preparation of making of DNA material double, that phase of cell is called as interphase. And see here, the DNA material get double. Instead of 46 DNA molecules, the DNA molecules get double and they are now of 92 chromatin fibers. What happen when the DNA material get double? Will the number of chromosome will change? Will the number of chromosome will double? The answer is no. Only increase the amount of DNA but does not increase the number of chromosome. Chromosome will only 46. How it will 46? We will see in the next point. Some interesting facts are given here. How long is your DNA? How long is your DNA? If we stretch the DNA molecules, the 92 DNA molecules one by one and get them joined by end to end and then measure their length comes to be 2 meter long. So here this is the thread. It is of 2 meter long. See how long it is. It is the 2 meter long thread. It means that the DNA of a single cell is longer than you. The 2 meter long thread, it means that near about 6 feet long. The next interesting fact is, in humans, in an average 100 trillion cells are there. That is 10 raised to the power 14 cell. It means there are 14 zeros on 1. These much cells are present in the human body. Length of all the DNA in your body cells would be about twice the diameter of the solar system. So imagine how long will be the whole body DNA. Yes. Now the next concept is, what are chromatids? Just we understand what are chromatins. Chromatins are the DNA molecules surrounded by the histone protein. Now we have to understand what are chromatids and what is the difference between chromatin and chromatid. So see here, this is the thread-like structure, that is DNA, and it is surrounded by this dotted structure. They are the histone proteins. So this is the chromatin. Chromatin means what? DNA plus histone protein is called as chromatin. As we know now, the single cell DNA, if measured, its length come to be 2 meter long. If the nucleus of the cell is so tiny, so if this is the whole and imagine this is the tiny part of the cell and that is the nucleus, then how will this 2 meter long thread will be fit in this tiny nucleus? See, the length of DNA molecule is 2 meter long, and how will it fit in this tiny nucleus? What will the DNA molecule do to fit it in the nucleus? So what the DNA molecule do? It decrease its length. How it decrease its length? It coils around. Now it start coiling around the histone protein. See, like this. It start coiling around this histone protein in this manner. It start coiling around the histone protein. Can you see here? These are the histone proteins, and the DNA molecule coils around the histone protein. For what? The coiling is for to decrease the length of the DNA molecule. So see here, this is the DNA molecule and it coils around the histone protein. This unit, the coil around the histone protein, is called as nucleosome, and the distance of DNA between two nucleosomes is called as linker DNA. And this structure is now just like the beads on string. See, it is like a garland structure, the beads on a string. This structure is called as beads on a string, and this structure, much coiled structure of DNA around the histone protein, is called as chromatid. So now the cell. So when the DNA molecule coil around the histone protein, the coiling causes decrease in the length of the DNA molecule, and it look like this structure. This structure is called as beads on string structure. It looks like a garland, means beads, they are on the threads. See, now the DNA threads, they are look like this structure with the beads by coiling on the histone protein. When the coiling is more and more, supercoiling is there, condensation is there, the DNA molecule, they take the shape like this. Now the threads now converted into this type of structures, and these structures, they are called as chromosome. See the typical structure of chromosome. This is the typical structure of chromosome. So what are the chromosome? They are the basic building block of life. They are super coiled structure of DNA. They are made up of single DNA molecule having two DNA strands. Single chromosome contains 100 to thousands of genes. Human genome contains 25,000 to 35,000 genes. So chromosomes are compact packaging form of the DNA. So we will now just summarize what we learned today. In today's lecture, we learn what is chromatin, chromatid and chromosome. So chromatin, chromatid and chromosome, they are the same structure, but they have different names due to their different shapes. See here, coiling and uncoiling of the DNA, the different shapes they form due to the coiling and uncoiling of the DNA. Due to different shapes, different names are given to these structures. One structure is called as chromatin structure. How is the structure of chromatin? Chromatin has the DNA molecule, thread-like molecule, and surrounded by histone protein. So what is chromatin? Chromatin means DNA plus histone protein. It is called as chromatin, and it looks like a thread-like structure. When this DNA molecule, it coils around the histone protein, the coiling and coiling of histone protein gives a different shape to this DNA molecule, and this structure is called as chromatid. So what is chromatid? Chromatid means DNA plus histone protein plus many coils. This type of structure is called as chromatid. Now what are chromosomes? Chromosomes are the super coiled and compact structure of the DNA and histone. It is the super coiled structure of DNA and histones. Why these shapes are different? Because due to coiling and uncoiling. During prophase, structure of chromosome is just like that. and during metaphase structure is like that. During telophase and anaphase the structure is also different. Due to coiling and uncoiling there are different shapes of DNA molecule, and so the different names are given: chromatin, chromatid and chromosome. So I hope you will understand this concept, and we will meet in the next video with new concept. So bye bye now.